everybody. Welcome to a Quickie with Miss B. Today is Wednesday. That means it's what? Home day.
And yesterday was Tuesday.
Tuesday. If you missed any of our previous episodes, please go back and check them out. And as always, don't do it alone. Share this with very many of your friends.
Because they're going to be as confused as we are.
Yes, indeedy.
And when you're confused, more people help.
All this week we're talking about why it went wrong. Ooh.
Yeah, yesterday
I got a stomach ache from just thinking about
that stuff.
Why? I mean, there's so much that can go wrong in the bathroom and elsewhere.
I can imagine you. Shut up! I just fired down a 3-pound burrito. Don't talk to me right now. I'm still at work, technically. Get it?
Can you imagine, though, if it was a bean burrito that it was 3 pounds that she had to eat?
It was 9. It was a 9-pound beef and bean burrito.
Oh my God. You want to talk about having some serious gas?
Well, you know, whoever her fella is or gal or whatever has to be okay with this because, you know, there's no way, even though that's the tiniest little frame, I can guarantee you gas builds up because there ain't no way anybody can fire down a 9-pound burrito the following day, eat 50 tacos and go, me? No, I don't fart. Bull.
Nothing could possibly go wrong there.
He's probably got a can of Glade air freshener right in the drawer at the ready,
Ready? Yeah.
Or he's convinced her that he's got that sleep disorder there, sleep apnea, so that he can have that thing on his nose and goes, no, I smell nothing. No. Nope, I smell nothing. I got rose water in my sleep apnea machine. I just smell roses.
So today is Wednesday, and we're going to talk about what went wrong when you blame it on the dog.
Yeah, blame it on the dog's good. Yeah.
Yep. I always like when people have dogs. And like in some instances where there's a bunch of you just kind of all hanging out together and the dog's there and, you're watching TV or playing a game or doing whatever. And all of a sudden you're like, what's that smell?
Must be
and
the
then,
dog.
Of course, the person says it's the dog.
Yeah, it's the dog.
The dog always gets blamed for everything.
Oh, of course, you have to blame the dog for everything. It's important. If you let the dog off, if you let the dog off easy, and then there's those dumb things.
The dog is so innocent; it's just sitting there minding its own business.
And then there's those dumb moments where you just stare at people. And you walk in and someone goes, oh my God, what is that on the floor? And you look at the floor and there's poop on the floor. And you just look at them and go, well, it wasn't me. So now what? Oh, the dog must have, oh, there's a dog. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, well, why'd you look at me and ask me what it was? It's your house. It's your dog. Don't look at me. What's that? What's that? I couldn't find the bathroom last night, so I just wandered around for a while, and then I figured, hey, let's do this.
What really goes wrong, though, is when the dog doesn't like you, or, or a person that comes to your house, whether it's friend or family, and they poop in their shoe.
Oh. Now, the only problem I've ever had with shoes was 2 times. One, this person I know had a ferret.
Yeah.
And I don't like ferrets. And they don't like, apparently ferrets don't like me either.
Oh, it's mutual.
Yeah. Get right down in your shoe and you got to put your foot in there and then you hear this thing. You're like, what is it? Oh, what's that, dude? Oh, that's my ferret. okay, it's in my shoe. You might want to take your shoe to the trash can, give it a little tip, and you're like, why? Well, sometimes they, you know, leave goodies behind. You're like, are you telling me that I just came by to wish you happy birthday, and the penalty for this is your ferret has gotten in my shoe and took a dump? Is that what you're telling me? Because in my world, that says don't ever come wish me happy birthday again, ever. There's that, and then cats. Why do cats grab things and they bring them to your shoes and put them in your shoes? And it's like,
I don't know.
we had this cat once. I'm not a cat person, but the former miss she liked cats, and this cat would grab bottle caps. The cat was nuts about bottle caps. Just if it could steal a bottle cap, it'd steal it.
Yeah.
And it would bring them to a pair of shoes, and it would drop it in the shoes. And it's like the cat knows that there's sharp edges all over it. You put your foot in there, you're like, ah, why is there a beer cap in my shoe? It's like, finally one day I saw the cat do it. Had the cat on it, just walked right over his shoe and drops into the shoe. I'm like, oh my word, that's what this is. I thought it was the former miss messing with my head. Let me see, the cat's out to get you, John? Yeah. Yeah. You feeling alone? Huh, John? Cat's after you, is he? See, I'm not crazy.
And on that note, we need to take a break. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to A Quickie with Miss B. If you missed the first half of the episode, please go back and check that out as well.
You want to share?
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get sidetracked here for a moment because I had to look out the window. Okay, in the backyard, they're having a fire, in the pit, and it's my neighbors that came over, Miles and Matt. Well, there's this wonky chair that Matt, for some reason, brought over the last time that he was here. And he was sitting in it to prove a point that even though it's wonky, you can still sit in it.
How'd that go?
Unbeknownst to Miles, who's here today. He tried to sit in the chair and he fell out of the chair, but not like backwards like you would think because it's wonky. No, he fell out of the chair sideways. Did a somersault. And then turned around and got up and looked around like, yeah, I meant to do that. But all I saw was somebody going down. So I thought, what the heck happened?
He ass over tea kettled.
Yeah, do I have to call 911?
The wonky chair won. Miles, nothing.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, that was just too funny. But I had to look, make sure it was okay, because you never know.
Oh yeah. Wonky chairs will get.
Things have happened.
Wonky chairs can get you. So we're coming back on Blame It on the Dog.
Yeah, yeah, we're coming back for that. So, yeah.
You're stuck. You're stuck on the chair.
I'm sorry. In my mind, it's like rewind. Watch that again. Sorry.
Just think that the dog was the one who put the chair there. In the corner of the dog's.
It's kind of funny because speaking along the lines of blaming it on the dog, I remember this one time when me and Eric were sitting down watching a movie, and of course, Shelby, she was on the couch with us because she always had to be where everybody was. And I had really bad gas that night.
Again?
I let one go. Eric's like, Jesus, blankety blank. I said, what? I'm pretending like I'm all innocent. He's like, did you blank your pants? I said, no, that was the dog.
No, I'm like blaming it on the dog. Oh, yeah.
He's looking at Shelby. Shelby's looking at him, and she's like looking at him like, what did I do? You know, because she thought she was going to get in trouble.
Well, and kids are good for blaming it on dogs. Kids blame everything on dogs. They're like,
oh, they do, don't they?
but even things that are like your wife. You're like, where's there were cookies on the counter. I saw Dottie on the counter. How did Dottie get on the counter? She jumped. You're like, okay, Dottie's legs are 3 inches long, and she weighs like 30 pounds. So that's like Shaquille O'Neal jumping over the Eiffel Tower. I think she climbed. Oh, she climbed. How did she climb? And I couldn't believe it. Literally, one drawer comes out, the next drawer comes out halfway, and the third drawer like that. So she pulled out the drawers and used them as a ladder. I wonder if anybody else has done that. No. Are you sure? Yes. Is that strong enough to hold someone? Yeah. Can it hold you? Uh-huh. It can hold you? Uh-huh. Okay. So you could climb up that. Uh-huh. And get right to those cookies, huh? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Dottie did that.
Mm-hmm. Blaming on the dog.
The amazing Dottie, without opposable thumbs, has learned how to open drawers and spread them out so they're like a stair step, and then she takes her paws and puts them right on the edge of the drawer with the just on the very edge because you can't step in, and then climbs all up. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Then takes the lid off the cookie jar without opposable thumbs, reaches inside, eats the cookies. Even though, there's that whole mess thing from a dog who eats cookies. Just no. So, what did she take? She stacks them on the floor. She puts them on the floor, yeah. And then what she do? She takes them and runs away. Stacks them on the floor, takes them and runs away. Where do you think she ate them at? Probably upstairs. Do you know where she might have eaten? She probably did it under my bed. You think there's crumbs under there? Probably. She's naughty.
Yep.
You're like, okay.
When it goes wrong, blame it on the dog.
That's right. Oh, and the stories just get huge and elaborate. She gets in Donnie gets in the refrigerator. She can open bottles of soda. Yeah. She loves orange juice, Like, did Dottie leave the Hershey's chocolate on the counter? Yes. What do you think she made? She makes chocolate milk. I've seen her. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I can buy that. Yeah. She's busted now though because she left out the chocolate. So yeah, she's caught now. She's probably sad. I'll bet she is. Yeah.
And on that note, we gotta go let the dogs out.